What's up guys, it's James here and welcome to episode 4 of Road to 100k. We are starting this episode with 54,000 coins. I have been trading, not so much lately because I've been busy. I don't know why, but my screen always does that. But yeah, what we're going to be doing is trading this episode like usual. But I've had quite a bad trading for the past 2 days because I decided I'd buy a player for like all my coins that I had, then sell him on and see how that went. And guys, it's not very good. I think that players worth 20 to 30k are the best players to trade with. As you can see here, I've been selling Demba Ba in form. I won him for 46k in the 4-1-2-1-2, and I thought, okay, I can sell this guy for 50k at least because that was the cheapest on the market. About 15 minutes later after I bought him, when I went to put him up on the market, I was actually recording this episode for then. Some guy put him up for 45k. He started going down, and I've managed to sell him for 45k. So that's 1k less than I bought him for. So that's a 1k loss plus EA tax, which will be about 2k for that. So I've lost about 3k in that process. But luckily, I earned 1k on Walker, and I also made a little error on Hernandez where I lost 300 coins on him. So it's not been very good, but I'm going to try and continue. And I've got some Alexandra Patos. You know, guys, you should know from now that I love to trade with Pato. He is one of the best players to trade with. Some guys actually bidded on both of these, so I probably won't trade in them. But I'll give you guys a quick tip on how I search for Pato. As you can see here, I've got his requirements in. And what I basically do is I know I can sell not Demba Ba. I can sell him for 28k. So I go on maximum price 28k. As you can see, if I put mine up now, is there any offers here? There's one for 18k actually. Oh no. Yeah, as you can see, there's no Alexandra Patos there. But if I put it to 29, there is a few. So I know that I can sell him for 28k easily. And so what I do then is go on maximum price, put that to about 26k. If I search that, as you can see, there's a few here, but yeah, there's a few here, but they've got quite a while left. As it's there's not many players on the market, I'm guessing, because it's quite it's not a very good popular time to put players on the market. But I did put these in my watch list, but some guys bidding on them now. But I'll try and probably outbid him by 250 coins. If not, then I won't. But guys, I'll be back once I have done some trades, and I will see you guys then. Alright guys, I am back. I've just pretty much came off that recording there and found a great offer straight away. Bale left mid 4-1-2-1-2 for 35,000 coins. Second cheapest is 38k, and this 35 one has got the most contracts out of all of them. So I should be able to sell him for 38k at least. That's a 3k profit right there. So I'm going to buy him now, as you can see. Send the trade pile. So the cheapest on the market now is 38k, but they've got less contracts than this guy here. So if I put him up 38k for an hour, yeah, like that, then hopefully he will sell. So I'll be back once I've sold him, and I will see you guys then. Alright guys, I'm back. I sold the Bale for 39,000. I was really surprised that I actually sold him, because if we go on here now, I put him for 38 and he didn't sell. So I decided, just because I looked back on the market and the cheapest one was 40,000, I decided to put him up for 39, and then I looked back and the cheapest one was then 35,000, and that is when it sold for 39,000. So I'm a bit curious of what the cheapest one on the market is now. But we'll quickly see. Yeah, 37, 35. 35 is the cheapest. 34.5 is the cheapest. Yet for some reason mine is sold for 39. Just to prove that. Look, 21 minutes ago. And if we go 21 minutes ago, search this. Look, this has been up for 31 minutes. That's been up for 29. So yeah, some guy has really made a mistake there, but I am not complaining. I've been making a few I've been learning a few stuff from the series myself. I now know not to buy the players that are above about 30k, I'd say, because the EA tax just takes your profit away, and it's really pointless. I earned about 2k just from that, and it wasn't really worth it. So yeah, that is basically me selling Bale. I'll do one more trade, then I'll end the series there. Series episode. Right guys, so I've just spent basically all my coins. I've got 2k left, but I don't have the time to try and get some bargains with 2k. So I'm gonna say I bought 2 Alexandra Patos, one for 26k and one for 25.5k. Should be able to sell both of them for 29k each, so that's a good profit there. I got Utaka from Nigeria. As you can see here, he's got an 84 pace. He's got 75 dribbling, 72 heading. He's a fairly good player. And I've got a notepad here. I can sell him for 2.9k. So that'll be a nice 1.5k profit, I'd say. Chris, I've traded a few times with him. He's actually, his stats are a bit weird. He's got 79 heading, 75 defending. Yeah, he's got really bad pace, dribbling and shooting and passing. Well, passing's okay, but yeah, he goes for about 900 coins. So I should be able to double my money there. I've also got Santin, who I picked up because 78 pace, 78 dribbling is not bad for a centre-forward Brazilian. And I managed to be able to sell him for 1k, hopefully. And I got Foster here, as you can see, right back, SPL, Aberdeen, 90 pace, really good pace for a right back. Got him for 600 coins in a 4-3-2-1. Should be able to sell him for around about 1.5k. So I'm going to put all these players up on the trade pile, guys. I will see you once I've sold them. Alright guys, now as you can see I'm on 75,000 coins. I don't know really how I've got to this. I've just been doing little trades for the past night or so, and I've managed to get to 75,000 coins. So it's time to show you guys a few trades. It's not all the trades that I've done since last episode. It's pretty much just a few because a lot of them are similar. So yeah, I'll see you guys in the next episode and enjoy the trades. Right guys, so here's just a few of the trades that I've actually done this week. I bought an Alexandra Pato 41212 for 24k, managed to sell him for 28k. That injury sign is the person who bought him got him injured, so I went and bought a Benzema for 15k, sold him for 19k. That's quite a nice profit there actually, a 4k profit before EA tax has been reduced. And then I got a Benzema for 16,750 coins, sold him for 18k. I'm not going to show how much profit I got from all these cards. I'm just going to do a final profit. Bought a David Luiz for 6k in a 4-4-2, managed to sell him for 7k. And then we went and got my best buy now, not an open bid, but buy now, Lavezzi for 12,250 coins. I managed to sell him for 17k, pretty much straight away actually. In a 4-4-2 formation. Then I went and got another Alexandra Pato. I've done about 5 of him this week, and then I sold him for 28k, so that's a 3k profit there before EA tax. Alright guys, we started the episode on 54,441 coins. After we had made some trades, we had got a profit of 20,995 coins. So the current coins we are on now is 75,436. About 25,000 coins left to go until the series. I've got a few more series planned after this one, so that'll be good. But we're nearly there, guys. Thank you for the support. Can we get 10 likes on this episode? Thanks for watching. Been James, and I will see you guys later. Bye.